I can't make this up. Liz podcast in the world, man. And we back, dog. We back, man.
Period. We back, y'all.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, y'all. It's been a little minute, but it's okay. Life been lifing. We've been doing what we gotta do. We adults here, okay?
For sure, man. And we had something to say, so we couldn't stay away from y'all for too long. So
I hope y'all missed us.
they did for sure. But man, you already know how we do.
Y'all know we the lit gang. We the littest podcast.
Look, we couldn't wait. It's been a minute, so we already got started drinking now.
Yes, y'all. So what we doing tonight, we usually just have one bottle. Y'all already know. But tonight, we feeling a little risky. We trying to risk it all. So we got the margarita mix that already got liquor in it. Plus Espanol. Yeah, y'all.
Hey, we couldn't wait. We already pulled up. We already drinking.
Yeah, we
already vibing. So, man.
But y'all already know the vibes. And if you don't know, you about to know right now. So if you are 14 and younger, please do not click on this video to watch it because we talk about exclusive and a lot of inappropriate stuff. And we don't want y'all parents trying to knock us off. Period. And before every topic, we take a shot. And before we even start to kick this shit off, we take a shot. So,
it's time to pull up.
Y'all already know it's time to pull up. How y'all been? It's been forever.
Talk to us in the comments.
How y'all been?
Like the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Definitely.
Because we about to hit y'all with some more videos for sure.
For sure.
It's just us two. So we really about to talk our shit, you know what I'm saying?
And it seems like y'all, since the last time we recorded, Sulston got a little old. So if I make faces with a shot, I'm reaching that 30 age limit. And you know, once you hit 30s, everything kick in.
She old. I don't know about that. She old. Let's go ahead.
Okay, Auntie and that home.
I made the face.
Auntie and that home. It ain't that bad. You don't like it.
Oh, man.
See, money hooked on that goddamn De Leon.
Oh, man.
Y'all, if y'all ain't see that episode, tune into that episode.
Dang. That was deadly right there, boy.
Woo. Woo.
Yeah. God, we gotta take another one of them. Woo.
Another one.
Woo.
Like,
Woo.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. Right? Facts, for real.
3, 2, 1. We gonna take a whole nother one.
Man, look, man. First topic, man. Hot topic. We gotta jump on the wave instantly, man. So, if you ain't know, if you ain't been on Instagram, you ain't been on social media, man. Bundles of Brittany Renner, whatever you want to call her. She went on Club Shannon Shape podcast. And she basically said, you know, she had slept with 35 of them things. She ain't had 35 of them things, man.
35, y'all.
35 of them. So, we about to touch on that a little bit. That's just to sum it up, man. God damn,
Another one.
Oh, man. Hey, man. I'm telling y'all, we the littest podcast in the world. Because who else doing this? We just took a shot, y'all. We got a whole cup. We already been turning up.
Who
else is doing this, dog?
We can't call ourselves lit gang if you don't get lit.
Littest podcast in the world, dog.
If y'all with us, get y'all shots, get y'all blunts, get y'all girl, your man, your
y'all
friend.
See, we ain't playing. This is
grandma,
back to back.
grandpa, no matter who you with, snacks.
Yeah. That one went down smoother than the first one. Oh, look. Now, oh! Yeah. See?
That one was spicy.
Yeah, That's how that first one got me. That's how that
You
first
still have to break that bitch down in half. I was like, hold on.
Hey, that first one got me like that. See,
that one was spicy.
You know what we missing tonight? We missing the lines. The lines of the.
Ooh, y'all know we always keep the lines on deck.
We usually have the lines.
Always keep the lines on deck.
We missing the lines for sure, man. So shoot, we're gonna jump right into it. We ain't even gonna play with y'all, man. How you feel? I wanna hear another girl's perspective. 35 bodies. 35 bodies. And she like 30, 31. You know what I'm saying? She like 30, 31.
Okay, I'm gonna.
What you think?
I'm gonna break it down into two. Okay. The old me, the young me. That's like, live your life, boo. Do whatever you want to do. I feel like 35, the young me, is high, but it's not like, damn. That makes sense? Like, it's high enough to where it's like, okay, you're starting to, the red flags starting to pop out. But is it like, damn, like, bitch, you been fucking. I mean, you obviously been fucking, but to say like, damn, I don't think it was that bad. Now, the me that want to get married, baby, that's a whole lot. The reason why I say that is because it depends on, to answer this question, it depends on where you at in life at that moment and how old you are. That's how I feel. So if, say for instance, if you like 20 and you got 10 bodies, that's a lot to me, just to be at 20 with 10.
Yeah.
If she's at what? I will say she's like 29 through 31. She can't be no older than that. She got 35. That's still a lot, but it's not like, damn. I mean, it is a lot. I might be confusing a lot of y'all, but the ones that get it. The ones that don't catch up.
I just feel like personally, do
I feel like
it's crazy.
When you actually break down the math and you think about it, should a girl be having 35 men inserting themselves inside of her? No, because are you protected with all of them? So all the men are different. You know, you don't know this man got past trauma and all that, and I believe in soul ties. So your spirit and your womb really is connected with all these different people, and it's like, whoa, that's a lot. And then a lot of people wonder why they got so much turmoil and stuff, and it's because you collecting that energy. I'm a big energy person. I feel vibes. So you collecting that energy from that guy, and then you go to the next, to the next, to the next. Now the younger me would have been like, girl, do you boo, do your thing. But when you get older, and that's the thing, a lot of younger girls are living in the now, not thinking about the later. I think that's what it really is.
That's what it is.
They're living in the now, like, I'm young, I don't want to sit down, I don't want to get married.
I don't want to say just, I think people do that in general, especially when it comes to sex. I think people just live in the now more than
especially if you just like when you just start out having sex.
You just want to. It's like
you just want to do it just because it's like
you want to do it for sure.
You know.
Yeah.
It's just everybody doing it, so shit. I want to hop on the train too. Nah. It's not until you get older, you sit down and you sit with it, and you really think and be like, damn, how many people are really fucked? Like,
okay, so what's the second part though? What's the second
part is this part what I'm about to say right now. When you get older and you sit down and you really think about it, and it's like, damn, you really let these many people fuck you? And wait until you have children and you really think about it, and it's like, whoa. Like, people are gonna have sex, but then you think about it, and it's like, damn, I let these people fuck me. Like, I let these people just, and now we're not talking about 35 times. This is 35 people. So imagine how many times. You get what I'm saying?
You put 35 people in a room. That's a nice amount.
That's a decent. That's how deep it was when we went to Jamaica. Boom, boom, boom. And boy, we never took the whole plane. There was a lot of us.
That's a nice
amount of people.
Unless you got a really big room, 35 people is a lot of people.
It's a decent amount of people. Now, would I say it's alarming? Like, damn! No, because there's some girls out here, like the one girl you were saying, where she was talking to her parents and she was like, okay, I'm 18. Well, how many bodies she had?
Oh, she had like some crazy. It was like
over 10. Crazy number.
It was like 12.
12 or something like that.
She was like 18, 19, and she was talking to her parents, and I was like,
or was it 8?
Oh,
because he said something about hate and the 8 or something like that. So I think it was 8.
She was 19 with 8 bodies. 19 with 8
bodies. Like,
but that's crazy.
You were in high school.
And you caught 8?
And you caught 8 bodies, unless you caught all them 8 bodies once you graduated, which is still a lot. That's a lot.
No, you gotta think. I always put it like this. This is why I say it's a lot for me with her, is because I like to think of it like this, right? If you, we're gonna take Brittany. We ain't even gonna take the other girl. We're gonna take Brittany for example, right? She's 30. Or I think, or 30 or 31. Let's say she lost her virginity at like 15, 16. Bro, that's like 2-3 bodies a year that she was catching. And she was in extensive relationships. Like, she was in some relationships that she got married and all of that. So, you saying some of them years she was catching more than 3 bodies in a year, and I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like, when you really think about it, really catching more than 3 bodies in a year is already crazy enough to me. I feel like, because it's like, I feel like, why aren't you double back, you know, on any of the guys? Like, you just going to find a new guy every 90 days, you know.
And a lot of people, like, not people, I'm gonna say women. A lot of women be like, "Oh, well, dudes, how many bodies you got?"
Yeah, that's what they always jump to. But it's not even about that.
I agree with them to a certain extent, because who wants to fuck a dirty dick nigga? And what I call a dirty dick nigga is a nigga that's just fucking in and everything. Yeah. Like, you fucking a whole bunch of people, and it's like, it's no reason for you to be fucking like that. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like 35 it's a high number. I feel like it's a high number because it's no reason that you should exceed your age with bodies. Like, if you're a certain age, you should never exceed, because you off rip was never fucking when you were 5. You weren't fucking when you were 6. So if you're getting older and older and you already see, that means you was doubling and tripling up. Like, you was doing crazy numbers. And so now it makes me think, like, where your morals lie.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Because it's like, okay, so maybe you were in a relationship for a while with a guy, so that means as soon as you got done with that guy, you hop with another guy? Like, what did you do? Like,
that's why I was saying, like, younger me would be like, I support you, girl. But then when you actually sit down and you think about it, and you actually think about your vagina and think about how sacred it really is, like,
I think
it should be cherished.
I think that's the problem with girls, is that they don't think about their future with stuff. Like, with guys, like, they just be giving it to, like, oh, this guy, that guy, whatever guy. Like, nah, bro, you should think about, like, hey, like, this is something like a treasure.
Yes.
So, like, am I gonna give my treasure away to every person, like, that I talk to or that I like or whatever? Like, no, that wouldn't make sense. Like, you should pick certain people to give
and
that
I know sometimes my nose itching. I don't snort, y'all, so don't be thinking that. You just like, nose itching, but I don't want to rub my nose. Like, was she digging on her nose? So I kept trying. I tried to swipe it one time, and it made it worse. So I'm like, damn, my nose itching.
No, but I feel like 35 is way too many for any. It don't even matter if she was 60. Like, she could be 60 years old, and I still feel like 35 is too much, because I feel like, what are you doing? Like, you aren't in relationships or anything like that. Like, I just think that that's a crazy number. Now, I could see how anybody would feel like, especially any man. You got 35 men out here that said that they have encountered you in a sexual way. That's a little crazy when you really think.
And we're not even talking about oral. We're just talking about just penetration.
She said that she had sex with, like, she could have just gave head to.
Or women. We're not talking about women either. We're just talking about straight men.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. When you think about stuff like that, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. Like, when you just say a number, 35 is a small number when you think of how big numbers can get.
Yes.
But when you think about people and having encounters with people, 35 is a lot of fucking people. Imagine saying you have 35 friends.
I think it's a lot, but not like, damn. It's a lot to be like, it shouldn't be that high, but not like, damn, you about 50 people?
Imagine Imagine you say you have 35 friends. Imagine somebody said they had 35 friends. You like, damn,
that's
you
got a party.
You say, damn, you got a lot of friends.
That's a decent little party.
Like, not just people you know. But like, these my friends.
So every time y'all have brunch or something, you have like 35 people. That's a lot of people.
No, that's a big ass
reunion. That's a lot of people. That's a little family reunion. 35 people. No, for real. Think about 35 people being in my living room.
Bro,
we couldn't fit right here.
Bro, take a table and put 35 chairs around a fucking table. You gonna be like, damn. you do that shit, you gonna be like, damn, like you have fucked this many people.
It's
And you know, and like you said too, you ain't doing, most of these people, you probably ain't, a lot of these people ain't one night stands. So they ain't a few times. So like, damn, like how, and look, they bring me back to
that
the
mileage. I'm just gonna say, that's that mileage. Boy, you been driving that goddamn Kia Soul a little too much. That Kia Soul been riding for a long time. It's time to trade that car in.
Got a whole lot of miles on it. And hey, it's not a car. You can't just change the oil. You know what I'm saying?
You cannot just change it.
So
you can't take it back. And I get it. Sometimes you be in a heat of the moment and then you be drunk, or some people be doing drugs. Some people be doing stuff and they.
But I feel like when I don't see that, I feel like that. You know, we had a talk the other day about excuses and reasons behind stuff, and I feel like being drunk or being high, that's an excuse.
I feel like it is too, because that means you don't have self-control. If you don't have self-control, then you don't need to be doing that.
So now as a
man,
as a man that's wanting to pursue you and knows that you don't have self-control, why would I want to make you my wife? Why would I want to lock you down or attempt to lock you down? Or why would I want you to have my kids when I know off rip already you don't have self-control enough to keep something that you have to yourself, or limit it to yourself?
Right.
Why would I want you to have my kids and be the mother of my children? Why would I want that? Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. And when you really think about it, like a lot of girls get upset with guys when we like emphasize and put a big like thing over like how many bodies y'all have. But ultimately, that's the reason why, because that let us know like morally like where you stand. And like morally, like, okay, can you raise my children? How are you gonna be, you know, where are you gonna push onto my children? If you tell me you got 100 bodies, like I don't want the mother of my kids to have 100 bodies. Like that sounds crazy. Like that means you was just out here giving it to whoever.
Anybody.
Whoever.
Literally.
Whoever wants it. 100 people? Really, at the end of the day, I just feel like 35 bodies is way too much for a female. Shit, damn near it might be too much for a male, low key.
Low key, yeah.
I mean,
that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
That's another rabbit hole for another day. But at the same time, like why I don't understand why women don't get that a man wouldn't want a woman like that. Like, you know,
I understand why.
I think we will respect women more if y'all came to us and we tried to get it and y'all was like, nah, I'm good. Like, you know, no, or you gonna wait for this amount of time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's cool. Like,
I feel the same way with a guy.
Yeah.
I feel like when a guy be bragging about, well, I done fucked this many bitches, I'm like, and you think that's cute?
Well,
like, that's nasty.
In that sense, see, that's the difference.
Here we go. I just feel like it's
no.
I don't know. I understand.
That's the difference.
It's harder for niggas to fuck girls than it is girls to fuck niggas and all this stuff. But at the same time, like,
I was gonna say that's the difference between.
There's a reason why niggas should have like over 100 bodies.
But
thinking about a nigga fucking 100 people is crazy.
Hear me out. Okay, I know it's crazy. You gonna sit there and be like, damn. But at the end of the day, if I come up to you and I tell you that I got 100 bodies, that might make you think that I know how to fuck a little bit better. And you might be like, damn, like, I want to fuck with this nigga. Especially if you one of those girls that haven't been able to nut or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You might think like, damn, like 100 girls, like one, you must know some. That's how some girls think. But for us, we don't care about that. We don't care about experience or anything. Like, we'll have sex. Okay, so right now, would you have sex with a virgin?
It depends.
Would you have sex right now?
It depends. I mean, I can't. I'm taking. But it depends, though. I wouldn't just say, oh, if he checks, majority of the boxes. I'm not the type of girl you gotta check all my boxes. Just check majority, because I like potential. That's a whole other topic. But if he checks majority of the boxes that I have, and he's a virgin, I could work with that. I can work with that because it might be he never did it before, so it might be good. He don't even know what he really doing like that. It might be doing what it's supposed to be doing low key.
I would say
he just saying no.
Okay, so if you would, that's cool. But as men though, for real, I feel like it matters less how many bodies we have for real for y'all versus us. Like we just don't want to know that you've been with that many guys. Like. You could have lived in Florida your whole life and got all your bodies in Florida and then moved to Cali. I still don't want to know that many guys. Like I just don't want to. Like I don't want to deal with that. Like for y'all, it's a little bit different. Like of course I understand some women don't like that or whatever. But I feel like y'all are more accepting with that. Us, we just don't want to deal with that. Like I don't know what is wired in us that we just don't like that shit. We just don't.
I feel like it's more than just the sex. It's past that. It's not like you fuck these many people. It's just the fact, like you said earlier, you touched on morals. It's like, okay, if I wanted to take you serious, how can I take you serious?
I just can't.
When you just let these many people dig you down.
I'm not gonna lie.
And how do you value yourself? Like a lot of men, like strong women who are very strong-minded. So it's like you let all these niggas trick you out your panties, and sometimes they ain't have to trick you out. You just gave it to them. Yeah. So you let 35 niggas just trick you out, or you just gave your pussy away to 30. There you go. Where's the self-value at? It's just
has to be low. Like you have to think low of yourself that you gave it to 35 niggas. 35.
And nowadays with all the different songs that we're hearing stuff, it's making it more acceptable for women to just do whatever. But I'm talking to all the virgins out there. If you are over 18, you still a virgin, kudos to you. Because people might say, oh, you lame or this and that. Who gives a fuck? Like that is very sacred to still say I'm still a virgin. That's hard as hell. You want to fuck a virgin? Man, if I could turn, well, I don't regret nothing, you know. It made me who I am today.
But man.
If you're a virgin, I respect that a lot. If a girl was my homegirl and I be talking crazy and she like, I don't know because I'm a virgin, I'll be like, damn, you really? Damn, you know, that's good. That's strong will. Cause you know you old enough to get horny and all that shit and you ain't fucked nobody yet.
But do you, I'm curious though, and maybe people in the comments can say, as a virgin that's old, like 25, like let's say a 25-year-old virgin, do you get horny?
I'm pretty sure you could get horny because if you're having your period and stuff. Do you
understand like what it is? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't did nothing.
I would think that they understand it but don't understand it. That makes sense. Like I know.
Yeah, but what?
By reading and researching, but I really don't know. Because there's older women that never had orgasms before. Like a real deal orgasm.
That's
you know?
That's rough.
So I feel like
that's rough.
As you being a virgin, I think you, of course, you research probably some porn or just friends around or something that you know of, but actually never had.
Okay, so like, let's say you're a virgin and you never had sex, but you watch porn. Would you still crave?
I feel like you could.
Would that make you
I feel like
horny?
you could because just because you're a virgin don't mean you never played with yourself or did anything like that.
Okay,
but you just never actually had sex with somebody. You know?
That makes sense.
Because when girls about to get on their period, some girls have cramps, they don't feel good, but right after that period, boy, them hormones is out of there. You be ready to fuck. For real. That's why you ovulate around the time like after your period.
Yeah,
it gets ready.
That's a time you gotta have the
wet and like you extra like ready.
Yeah, like that.
So if a woman is having her period, after her period, she's like, I don't know. It's just this might sound crazy, but you can be in the shower bathing, you real like this, you like, ooh. That kind of feel.
Yeah, like after a week, like right after you got like a week within that week time is when you got a baby. Yeah. So
within like 7 to 9 days.
Yeah, you craving it bad. If you can have a baby, you craving it. You.
What I say is a craving. I don't think I would say it's a craving if you're a virgin because you never had it. But I would use a different term. I don't know what term, but I wouldn't say craving because if I'm craving something, I had it before and that's what I want again. Like that's what I want. But since they're a virgin and they never.
Yeah, you ain't never had.
I don't think it's craving, but it's.
I don't know.
It's
I
enough
feel
to
like
want
that's
it, though.
weird. I mean, let us know in the comments what y'all think, what y'all opinion is. I don't really
Y'all
know.
be starting off with the good ones.
Yeah. I don't know. I just want to say, I think 35 is crazy, even for her, even if she been famous or whatever. I say, any girl that's 30 with 35, I feel like it's insane. I think as a woman, going through college, going through whatever, you should never have more than one body a year. One body, two is max. Like max. Like if you got two, you as a woman, all the girls growing up and watching this or whatever, you 18 or whatever, if you hitting two guys in a year, that is max. Max. Because I feel like that's crazy. Anything over two is crazy. Because for one, I'm sure those niggas still want to fuck you again if you ever get horny. If you ever get horny, they still want to fuck. So you can fuck them. And then the second thing is that why do you feel like you should give that many people access to you within a year?
That's what
within
that
a
is.
tier,
Why would you give somebody...
within a year time frame? Why do you feel like that many guys should have access to you within that year? Like break it down within a year by year thing. Like you really feel like this many guys should have that access? So that means when you start out in January, if you meet a nigga in January, why give it to him right away?
And when people think about it, they think about two guys in 1 year. You know, it's 12 months in a year,
It's
365 days in a year. But when you think about it, you got to think about the talking stage. And that's where a lot of people get that misconstrued.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to talk to a person for a certain amount of time and then give them the box. So for a lot of people, that's like 2 in 1 year. Like, that's not that bad. Well, if you really think about it,
break it down,
that's telling me, like, after a month, it's like, boom, bada, bang. You finna get these cookies.
I mean, how well do you feel like you know a guy or a person within a month or 2 months?
But nowadays, I hate saying nowadays because I'm not trying to make no excuses. But nowadays, relationships don't last long.
Well, I know they don't.
It's like as soon as people get in that rough part, it's like.
But that's even more not to give it away within a short period of time. That's even more. Knowing that relationships don't last long at all is a perfect reason not to give it away in a short amount of time.
Like I said, younger me.
Two in a year, that means you dated one guy for potentially 6 months and another guy for potentially 6 months, right? That's 180 days each guy or whatever, roundabout or whatever. Yeah. So that means that you was with a guy for an extensive amount of time and you put him through a lot of shit, because I mean you was with him for a while. I would assume y'all hung out, y'all did a lot of things, y'all got to know each other, and then you was able to give that to him. Right. But if you did 3-4 guys, that means, hell, some of these guys you just straight up just said fuck it. Hell, you know, I want to fuck you and let's do it. And
like I said, younger me would have been like, girl, do your thing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm bringing you on, baby. Do what you want to do. Live life. But when you really sit in that moment as you get older and you reflect on past shit, I'm just saying, speaking from me, because I ain't no saint, okay? We all know that. But speaking of that, and me and Money was talking about this shit the other day, I was like, yo, when I really sit down and I talk about it and I really think about how many people I had sex with, and I ain't ashamed of my number. I mean, I am, but it is what it is. My number's 19.
Oh, Lord.
I said 13 for so long, but when I really sat down and counted, and I was like, damn. Shit, I done missed a couple people.
You didn't put that on there?
You
put it on wax?
On wax, 19. But it's gonna stay 19 because I'm in love and... But when you really think about it though, and it sounds so stupid, but how I got majority of my bodies was after a really bad breakup, I was just like, fuck niggas, I'm finna do them how they do me. And it was like I was competing with niggas. And it's like, when you get older and you think about it, it's like...
It's stupid.
I wish I could just ring my younger self like, why? Why are you doing that? But, hey, it's the truth. I'm being honest. It is what it is. But it's like, damn, why? why are you competing with a nigga? Stay in your lane, perfect your lane, fuck what he got going on.
Let me say
Stay
this.
in your lane.
Let me say this to close this topic out. I say this, and I feel like this is a good way to close it out.
I know y'all gonna end me up in the comments like, bitch, you talking about 35? Bitch, you got 19.
But that's half. That's definitely half, though. And you younger
and I'm
than
29.
her.
I'm 29.
You
so
younger than her.
Like a year or two.
Yeah, a year or two. So you still younger than her.
But still, that's...
So just think about doubling up every year. You get an extra one. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's crazy. But okay, but I wanna say this, and I feel like this is the perfect way to sum it up. And I know a lot of girls probably don't want to hear this, but in all honesty, we choose y'all. Y'all don't choose us. If we want to get married, it's a decision that we make. It's not a decision that you make. We come in, we ask you, do you want to marry us? But we ultimately have to have the desire to marry you. Yes. So if a lot of men are saying that they don't want a woman with a lot of bodies, why do y'all feel like y'all need to be combative with us with that? We telling y'all what we want. We just don't want that for whatever reason or whatever's going on in the world.
And now there's some guys that don't care. Like my significant other, he's like, look, hey, I mean he cares, but
it's porn stars.
He says for my number, dealing with the girls he dealt with, he was like, that's straight.
But
he
you
was like, I mean,
it's somebody out there for everybody. It's
right.
Porn stars with husbands and wives. It's people that like to swing and give their people away.
Older people too. Them old folk be getting down.
It's a lot of stuff that goes into that, but we just trying to speak for the majority, for the regular people. Yeah. Like a lot of guys just don't want their woman to have a whole lot of body. So take that into consideration before you just start just piling them up just because you feel a certain way.
Yes, because that's not the way to go. I'm telling you. I don't regret nothing because it is what it is. I did what I did, but at the same time, it wasn't like some girls out there just meeting random people and just busting down.
Hear me out. If you got it at the end of the day, when that nigga that you really fuck with, that nigga that you love, that you feel like, or it could be the beginning of y'all relationship, and you really like this guy, and he asks you how many bodies you got, if you gotta lie to him and tell him a fake number of bodies you have, which is a lower number than what you actually have, that means you know you ain't fucked off way too much.
Or you ashamed.
You ashamed. That's what I'm saying. You ain't fucked off way too much.
You see, I done told the whole world, I know they gonna eat my ass up.
But
look, hey, I ain't trying to fuck y'all. I got me a man. Free him.
Man, look, on that note, we on the topic number 2. All right, y'all, man. Time for topic number 2, man.
Let's get to it. Y'all, this little margarita thing got me feeling a little...
We got Mexico mixed with Mexico.
They got me feeling a little...
Hey, we a little litty. You know how we get, man. We said we the lit game, so we gotta we gotta hold up to the name.
So topic number 2 is, are you more comfortable around your guy or your girl, or are you more comfortable around your friends? Not just regular friends, like we talking about best friends, like OGs. Yeah. So are you more comfortable around your significant other or your friends?
Yeah. Are you more you with them?
Right. Are you more you? I'm talking about more comfortable. Are you more you?
Are you more you? The real you.
The
real you.
The real her. Drake voice.
Yeah. Sheesh. Woo! I don't know. That's a tough one.
That is tough.
I feel like it's tough. Okay, I won't say it's a tough one for me because me personally, I feel like I'm myself around everybody. Like I'm not one of those people that like kind of like hide myself. Like I don't care if I don't know you, I'm gonna still come over. I'm gonna say whatever I have to say. I'm gonna do whatever I do or whatever. Yeah. Even you fuck with me or you don't. That's just how I've been my whole life. I don't know why that is or whatever. I just never been one of those people just kind of just set in my shell. Now I will say if I don't know you, I'm not gonna talk that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a very talkative person. If you come up and you talk to me, then I'll talk back to you. I'm not rude. I wasn't raised that way. Like, I talk back to you as long as you talking to me. I keep the conversation going. I may not take you to different places because I don't know you or I don't fuck with you. I ain't gonna take you to different places. But I'm not just gonna give you no one word answer and kill off the convo like that. I'm not gonna do that. So in that sense, you know, is whatever. But like, I feel like I'm always me at the end of the day. Like, it don't matter if I'm with my significant other, like, or if I'm with my friends. Like, they gonna probably 9 times out of 10, my significant other would probably sit with my friends and be like, yeah, Money be doing this shit, don't he? Yeah, like, he be doing that all the time. Like, they gonna sit there and relate to a whole lot of shit. Like, they ain't gonna say some crazy shit and be like, damn, he do that? Like, that's really him. Like, that's not gonna happen. Not with me anyway. I was just saying, that's not with me. What'd you think?
No, I get it. I'm kind of the same, but not really. Mm-hmm. It's not like I don't hide myself, but I think I show my significant other. Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah. Think about that bit. Cause it's tough.
It is tough because one of my closest friends, she like my sister. She done seen it all, like everything. Everything. So, but when it comes to my significant other,
it's still certain stuff
that she ain't seen. Yeah. And it's like weird stuff. Like, cause I'm a weird kind of person. Like, I'm chill, but I'm wild.
But
so, like, for instance, like, I don't know. It's like I got ADHD because I'll be sitting down and all of a sudden I'll just be like, but out of nowhere, and my boyfriend just look and he just like, yeah. But if I would have did that, my friend probably would be like, you alright? I'll just bust out of nowhere. Like, my brother did it the other day. He came downstairs and I was just like, nationwide. He was like, it's awesome. But for most people, they be like, girl, you crazy. Like,
but see, it's one of those things. I feel like, you know, when you with your significant other, I feel like, me personally, I feel like people can be themselves. Like,
especially if you live with them, because they see you day in and day out.
You know, when you with your friends, I feel like you can hide some shit sometimes.
But I don't really feel like it's hiding, because it's not like I try to hide my weirdness.
It's not that you trying to hide it, but they just don't catch it.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever you had those weird moments or weird episodes, they just not around all the time to see that shit. Right. So like, they can be your best friends, you can talk to them all the time, they just don't catch that.
Now they know, like, my friends know, like, oh, she goofy, she wild, she crazy. But then it's different when you with your significant other, because like we were just saying, y'all with each other day in and day out. So day in and day out, I see this girl from when she wakes up in the morning to when I come home from work, to when she taking a shower, when she eating, when she drunk, when she sober, when she sick, when she not, you know, when she take a shower, when, you know what I'm saying, when she sleep and she snore.
I would say
all of that.
I would say this. I feel like sometimes, I would say for me personally, I feel like girls be hiding their true self sometimes from their friends. I don't know. That's just me. And it might be something subconsciously.
I just contradicted myself. I really don't. It's not like I try to.
But that's what I was just saying.
But I've never been in a situation to feel like I'm trying to hide myself.
But I feel like it's something like within y'all head, like subconsciously, that y'all hide, like y'all hide part of it.
Because I could fart around my friend. I could be like, girl, I'm about to take a shit real quick.
I don't know, but I feel like, because
I can do stuff like that.
I would say some of the girls I've been with, like, you know, when I met their friends and talked to their friends and like told them like, oh yeah, me and so we did X, Y, and Z, and they like, she like that? Like, she did that with you? Like, she went like, damn, like, how was that? Like, you know,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they be lost a little bit, like, what? I've never heard her do this, or never, like, I've been in that situation multiple times. So it's just like, I feel like y'all subconsciously hide certain things about yourselves.
I feel that. And it's all because of what they gonna think. But I'm the type of person, I don't give a damn what people think.
Yeah.
I'm me.
I mean, I'm saying from a guy versus like girls. Like I don't know.
I understand.
Maybe there's some guys that do the same thing as well. I'm not too sure, but like,
yes,
I don't know.
Yes, because with my dude, he is weird. But excuse me, when his friends come around, he don't be doing weird. Now he'll do it for like his brother or something, but like his homeboys,
he be like, yeah,
he won't do no weird stuff. But when it's just me, him, and like his brothers or something, I don't know. It'll be random as fuck, y'all. This TMI, but I'ma tell it. It'll be random as hell, and he'll just, especially if we lit, he's real comfortable, so he'll just lean in. He be like, "Babe, blow your breath in my face." I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Like, come on, let me smell if it's clean or not. I don't know why. He just do that shit.
Why you put
and one day,
like
and
that?
one day I was like, oh, and he was like, oh, okay. I just want to make sure. And his brother sitting there like, the fuck y'all got going on? Or he'd be like,
no way.
or when I'm talking cold, like it'll be weird. He'd be like, and I'm like, like meow meow. He's like, yeah, you know, that's like, it's been the nasty time. Hey, it's time to keep these niggas out. We got to. But they sitting there like, what the fuck they got going on?
Yeah.
But when his friends be around, no, he
tighten up.
Yeah.
Tighten up.
And when I be trying to do stuff, like he be like,
nah, this ain't the
but I understand why he say that, because he like, it's not the fact that they gonna think that he weird, but when it comes to like certain nasty stuff, he be like, yeah, nah, no.
Okay, let me ask this question. Within that question, do you feel like it's more important to be yourself with your significant other or with like your friends?
I feel like it's more important to be yourself with both.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when you can tell if the friendship is really true.
That makes
And same thing with your relationship as well. Because since we're on that topic, there's some girls that will put on makeup and everything and don't ever like take it off, or they don't let that man see them with their natural hair.
Sure, I know
or,
friends.
you know what I'm saying?
I know girls that's friends with other girls. They ain't never seen that girl without makeup, and I feel like that's kind of crazy.
Yes. I'm not bashing girls that wear wigs. I'm not bashing girls that wear makeup. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, it's like, it all starts within yourself. Love yourself. And I know a lot of girls gonna be like, oh, bitch, I do love myself. I just want to wear this. I just want to wear that. But it's like, when you really think about it, you keep putting shit on your face have to have time to breathe without that shit on your face. And that's why a lot of people be breaking out and all that extra toxic stuff on your face. Makeup is really bad for you, especially if you don't clean your face.
Listen.
Like, you have to wipe off that makeup at night and clean your face and let it breathe. Like,
I know we had talked about makeup on here. We had to, because this is a podcast with money. I hate makeup, bro. Like, I'd rather you just deal with whatever you got going on with your face. Like, just deal with that bit and just let me see it and rock out. Then you just cover it up with makeup. Like, I don't want to see, because automatically my mind is going to think, like, for one, like, you're self-conscious about your looks. Like, you're not confident in yourself. And you got something going on. And I don't want to know that. Like, I want to know that you got a big ass rash or whatever people be having on their face. Like, you got that shit right there.
or a birthmark or something.
Or whatever it is. I don't
freckles.
give a fuck.
Some girls have freckles, and I love freckles. They're very pretty.
You got whatever it is on your face, and you don't give a fuck, and you walking outside and you know that you a bad bitch even though you got that shit on your face.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me like, yeah, like, I fuck with her.
Fuck
like,
with her.
I like her. Like, she, like, this the one for me. Because me, I don't give a fuck what's going on with me. I mean, I've been blessed enough not to really have any acne or anything going on with my face. But at the same time, like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, maybe if I did, maybe that would have shifted, but I don't give a fuck. So it's like, I'm going to step out like that. I want my girl to step out like that. So it's just like, yeah, if you putting on that shit every single day, you can't be around your people, your family, like, your, like, anybody without makeup. It's just like, bro, you doing too much. So you doing
And for me, it's like, when you think about it, when we were in high school, people weren't wearing makeup like that. Everybody was barefaced.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap. Me, I went to school with girls.
I seen people wear makeup, but not
I seen girls wear
makeup.
No,
like
I seen girls wear makeup.
Caked up makeup.
Yes, full. Look, I mean, now that I'm old enough, I can say full face. Full face.
Oh, not at
full.
What type of
face.
school was it? I mean, race don't matter, but
I mean, yeah, I went to some white schools.
Yeah, because I mean, the school I went to.
Well, I can say though it was some black. I know some black girls that did it too.
Now I'm not saying not everybody didn't wear. I'm not saying everybody didn't wear makeup, but for me,
no,
if they did, it was like bare minimum. It wasn't like now where you gotta get up extra early to put on a face full of makeup like you about to take pictures for a fucking graduation or a birthday party. You know what I'm saying? It's like right now, for me, zoom in, y'all. I just did my eyebrows, I filled them bitches in, and I put on mascara. Bing, by the fucking boom. That's all y'all got. That's it. So in high school, there was some girls that would do their eyebrows or, put beauty marks in there. They thought it was cute and shit, or a little bit of powder. Maybe you got baggy under eyes or dark circles. You put a little powder, but to put a whole bunch of foundation, put on contour, put on blush, do your eyebrows, put on lashes. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I feel like all of the shit is
like don't get me upset with me. I'm just saying from my preference. I don't hate girls that wear makeup. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I like some people that wear makeup. I actually like it, but I'm just thinking about your face underneath
I feel like
it. You gotta have a good. Yeah, I feel like I would rather like it occasionally than some women put on a face full of makeup to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Just to go to the grocery store.
But you know why? It's because they don't feel confident enough for a guy to walk up to them and want to approach them with their regular face. And I feel like that is like almost like a weakness or some shit. Like me personally, I just don't want to deal with someone that has, like, I feel like that's an issue. Like, you're not confident within yourself. You're not like, I don't want you to. Every woman that I deal with, like when I'm talking to her and I'm dealing with her, like I'm thinking about how she carries herself, and that's gonna be a reflection of our kids. Your personality mixed with my personality is gonna be a reflection on our kids. So if you're not confident and I'm super confident, now it's a possibility that my kids is gonna come out not confident. I don't want my kids like that. So me personally, I can't. Like, I'm not attracted to that. Like, if I see that you don't have that confidence like I do, and you know me, I ooze confidence. Like, I walk in the room and people be like, damn. Do you think confidence is taught, or you were born with it? Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, I feel like me personally, I was born with it. Like, I just always had that shit. But I feel like you could be taught it. But you have to be willing to learn it. Like, it has to be one of those things where I'm telling you something and you have to accept the feedback that I'm giving you and not fight me with it and just take, like, because I'm a confident person. I feel like I can instill confidence in girls. Like, I've dealt with women that weren't confident with themselves, and I build up their confidence to a degree. And like, I've been I feel like I built some girls up where they feel like they the shit now. When I was with them, they didn't feel like they was the shit initially. I feel like it's just like, a lot of competition. It's like there's no need to compete. But it's not about competing. It could be, no, but I feel like with a lot of women, that's what they do is compete. So they feel like if I don't have my face done, if I don't got my hair or lashes or my booty done or my titties done, you know what I'm saying? But that's y'all problem. As a woman, as a girl that's growing up or whatever, however old you are, listen to me right now. If you feel like you gotta compete with another one of your friends, a girl in your class, somebody online, a celebrity, if you feel like you have to compete with any other person that's not you, that is the fucking problem. That's the problem. There's no competition. When I walk in a room, I'm that nigga point blank, period. I don't care who else is in the room. It could be Denzel Washington. It could be whoever else that girls fucking love. Michael B. Jordan, whoever. I don't care. I'm still that nigga. If I go up to a girl and she say, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to that nigga over there. Okay, cool. I'm still that nigga. Like, my confidence is not about the waiver versus somebody's opinion or what they like or what they dislike. I'm still that nigga. So, as a woman growing up, stop thinking that you need somebody else to validate that.
Right, validation.
That's some shit that's in your head. And that's why I said it's kind of weird because, yeah, you could be born with confidence because I feel like I was born with confidence. But at the same time, somebody can teach you and you can learn that shit. But you have to be willing to learn it. Like, you have to be willing to take in what people is telling you and then apply that to yourself and go out and, you know.
I feel like it's both ways too, because somebody can have a lot of confidence but go through some trauma in their life with it could be a significant other, a parent, anybody, and it breaks them down. And then now they feel like in their head, okay, I'm trying to build myself back up, but they're doing it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And a lot of women say when they get their body and stuff done, they're not getting it done for nobody else. They're getting it done for themselves.
Cap.
Look, I'm not trying to argue.
You get your body done.
I'm not trying to argue. Some women say they get their titties done. Now, I'm not discrediting anybody that got their body done, because a lot of women that have their body done, they just be like, oh bitch, you just mad because you don't got the money to do it. Me personally, if I don't gotta go under the knife for anything detrimental to my health, I'm not doing it. Point blank, period. That's the main thing for me. You have to actually be put on anesthesia to go to sleep, to slow your heart rate down, for them to do these surgeries and stuff. And then sometimes there's a possibility that you don't wake up or you don't recover properly, or you can catch an infection if you're not, you know, taking care of yourself. So it's a lot of things just to look good. But I keep this SpongeBob SquarePants ass to the day I die. Okay? That's just me. Shit, I had 2 kids. I keep these sandbags to the day I die. You know, now there's some women that they have children and they lost that confidence and they want a breast lift and stuff. Okay, that's cool. If other people want to get their booty done and all, that's cool. But me personally,
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Boy, I'm keeping this ass the day I die, okay? Shoot, and jiggle with no clothes on. That's all that matters. I'm keeping that booty to the day I die. I don't care what nobody say. I'm just confident in myself. Now, I'm not finna say I'm the baddest bitch. I'm thinking realistic now. I ain't the baddest, but I'm not an ugly barrel. Okay? I ain't in the, like, ooh, she whooped. Because there's some people you be like, damn, that bitch whooped. That bitch fought all her life. Like, some women look like, woo, ooh, woo. But there's actually some women that actually look better without all of that. Than to when they, you know, some women before all of that, and then after, it's like, whoa, you should have stayed how you was before. But, y'all, we just went totally left. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel like you should be yourself around whoever.
Be yourself, bro.
Just be yourself.
Never feel like you gotta hide yourself between your friends and your man.
Because once you try to hide yourself, they're not even really your friend. If you really think about it, if you gotta change yourself, they're not liking. There you go. They're not liking you for you. They liking for what the persona you throwing out there. Not
I
who
want
you
to know
really are.
if I'm fucking with you. I want to know who you really are. Not somebody that I like. I don't want you putting on the front just because.
Right.
If I like watching basketball, don't just sit here and just be like, oh, I want to watch basketball because you like actually have some kind of interest in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's what you want to do, because like and it's weird because it's cool to want to learn about it and whatever, but have be genuine with it. Be genuine with it.
Some people do that shit and don't even know they doing it.
Yeah.
They change up, don't even know that they changing up.
Yeah, because it's genuine. That's what I'm saying. Be genuine with who you are. Like if you really.
No. What I was saying was some people act different, don't you know that they starting to act different?
Yeah, but
like changing who they are around who the people are.
But that's what I'm saying. But I feel like that's being genuine. If I'm a basketball guy and you just never like basketball, you never been around anyone that like basketball or whatever, naturally you may not like the sport. You naturally may not like it.
Right.
But you being with me and being interested in stuff I am, because that's what type of person you are, it might draw a little interest in you to sit down and watch a game. Now you're interested, like, damn, okay, like, what's going on? Now you're still being you. You're still being genuine. Now you're curious and you want to know more about it. And now it sparks a curiosity to where you like it, and it becomes something that you like. You still being yourself. That's cool, but don't be one of those people that you've been around your whole family play basketball, but you just hated it. You always hated the sport, but I love it. So now you want to sit here. Yeah, you gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, babe, what we doing?" But secretly, like, "Damn, man, I'm tired. I want this shit to go off. Da da da. Like, I hate this shit. Whatever." Now you faking yourself to be something, so that shit is not gonna last. I don't want that. Be yourself.
What you just explained makes sense on why a lot of couples, when they get married and stuff, a lot of the wives tend to like the teens that their husband like.
And I'm cool. Look,
for real.
I'll say this right now. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, please.
But I met girls that are big Eagles fans, Giants fans, and all of that. Bro, that sparks a common thing, because now I know that you like the sport. So even though we like teams that are rivals, that's cool with me, because
I feel
now
like it makes it funner.
Yeah, now it builds something for me, so now I can talk shit to you.
Is funner a word?
No, it's not. It's definitely not a word. But I'll let you slide. I'll let you
sponsor us. I'm saying that I think that's funner. I had to think about it. I'm like, hold on. That's not even a word.
But
that ain't even a word.
But no, it makes it, I feel like it makes the relationship even better, because now I have some shit that I can brag. You know, we smoke y'all, we whoop y'all ass. I'm talking shit for a nice little minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make fun of you. Like, that's cool. Like, that's something we can have fun within our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you're obligated to be under the wing or like whatever your partner likes. Like,
or you might turn them on to something that you like that they didn't even think about. Like, let me try it. You know what I'm saying? And you try it and you be like, oh shit. Okay, I can dig this.
You know me personally, I'm super picky. Girls put me on shit. I don't even watch TV and shit. I was just telling the little chick that I'm talking to now, like, I don't watch TV. The only time that I ever really finish TV shows is if I'm talking to a girl. That's the only time. I won't finish a TV show by myself. That's a fun fact. If I start watching the show, I'm not finishing that shit. But if I'm talking to a girl and she's like, oh yeah, let's finish this, babe, like, let's watch this. Okay, cool. I want to do that because that's something I want to do with you. That's genuinely me. I want to do that with you. Yeah. So we can sit there and watch it.
And talk about it together.
Yeah, and talk about it. But if it's just me dolo, I'm never finishing that shit. Ever. That shit.
Man, life be life,
bro. Look, I don't care if I'm sitting there dolo just sitting. I'm never finishing that bit ever. But my girl say, yo, man, let's watch this tonight, tomorrow, the next day, bro. I'm gonna watch that bit every day with her, because that's just something I like to do with my.
It's like a special bond thing.
Yeah, it's a bond thing, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So yeah. Be you no matter what, bro. Be you no matter what.
You should. It'll make life so much easier. Just be you. Just be you. That's it.
Last topic of the night. Alright, y'all, man. We done reached the last topic of the night, man.
Last topic, y'all.
Woo, man. Woo. This has been a long one, man. I feel like we have aged crazy since we've been doing this. Like, this is wild, bro.
It is a long one, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie. So, last topic of the night is I want to know, like, have you ever reached a sexual slump? And what I mean by that is, like, you reach a point where it doesn't matter if you nutted or not nutted or whatever. It's just like you aren't satisfied. with whatever's going on. Like, you're just not satisfied, and it can happen every single night. It can happen like you're just in a slump, and it's not, the sex is not meeting up to where you want it to be, no matter who it is or what's going on. It's just not meeting where you want it to meet. Has that ever happened to y'all? Hey, man. Ooh. This gonna be a rough one, man. We gotta make it through this.
You know it's something we gotta look at and think about.
Bro, we gotta make it through this last one, man. Sheesh.
Cheers, y'all.
Man. Oh, man.
Woo. Trying to quench my thirst. Yes, I have. I felt like, and it wasn't nothing that nobody did or anything. It was just myself. Like, I would come, but after I came, it just felt like I didn't even have sex. It sounds so weird, but I feel like that happened to me when I had sex constantly all the time with my dude. And I didn't give myself no break. So since I didn't give myself no break, it's like my body kind of used to it, you know? So it's like your body like, bitch, I'm tired, I'm drained. Like, I'm going to get you there, but it ain't going to be what you want, but I'm going to get you there. And then you get there and then you nut, and it's like, okay, that's it. Like, you know? It's just like the best thing I could compare it to is like your tolerance when you're smoking weed. For all my smokers out there, because I used to smoke. When you smoke weed, when you first start out smoking, you get high as hell all the time. But when you keep smoking that same weed, over the time, you're like, okay, it ain't hitting like it used to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't giving that punch like it used to. Before, this used to get me dumb high. Now it's like my body getting immune to it. So it's like,
that's crazy.
damn, I'm gonna have to.
That's crazy.
Get a stronger pipe, and then you get a stronger. It's like, okay, I smoke platinum. Then it's like, okay, platinum smoking, and it smoke, but it ain't hitting like it used to. And what I mean by that is, instead of me smoking, hitting the blunt like maybe 5 times to be high, I gotta smoke half of my blunt now, cause my tolerance done built up. And then you get to where you smoking half of the blunt to where you damn near facing the whole blunt to the face, and it's like, I'm high. But when I first started smoking this weed, not smoking period, but just that strand itself. When I first started smoking this strand of weed, I would hit a couple times and be straight. I didn't have to smoke the whole blunt. But now it's like, I got to smoke the whole blunt. So now I got to find me another strand that's on that level. And that's why I feel like how back in the day, people used to smoke zone. Way back when. This before I was smoking. Way back. They used to smoke zone.
I don't even know what.
Who smoke Arizona now? No, nobody smokes zone.
I don't even know what that is.
Back then, they used to smoke
what the fuck is zone? Help me out.
And then when I was smoking, we used to call it that gas. That's that gas. Now this new shit is that Zaza.
Yeah, it's Zaza.
I don't fuck with that Zaza.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, Za, I heard Za is shit. Za means shit.
Hey, oh, well, I don't know.
That's what I seen. I don't know.
I just know the people that I know that smoke. When you got that Zaza,
that shit strong.
You got that gas. Like people will be like, this gas, but it ain't Za. And I used to be like, cause I don't smoke no more. So I used to tell my brother like, what that mean? And my brother be like, it's gonna smoke. It's gonna get you high. But if you wanna get high, ooh, I sound like a crackhead. If you wanna,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
If you trying to get high,
I ain't gonna lie, that's not it crazy.
Well, that's how I think. That's how it was. It's like, okay, I'm smoking that gas, but it ain't that gas. Like, you want that Za? That's that one. That's that Za. That's the best way I could explain it, y'all. I'm so sorry. If y'all don't smoke, I'm sorry. But the smokers that get it, they probably like, this bitch, look, I'm lit. They probably like, this bitch done confused everybody. She made us sound like crackheads and Jews. The ones that get it. Way back in the day, they smoked zone. Now zone is like, who's smoking zone? Like, And then when I was smoking, they was smoking that gas. And now it's like they smoking that Zarpad, that Zaza. That's that gas. So that's how it was for me. I just kept doing it so much, and I never gave my body time to stop, rejuvenate, repair, and do it again. And what I'm saying is, they probably thinking, oh, you wasn't fucking that much.
Fast.
Me and Bae was fucking. We was fucking.
Look.
We lived together, so it would be just random. I'll be in the kitchen cooking, you know. The girls will be in there,
whip it out,
and he'll just come up and be.
He'll whip it out.
Let me tell y'all a story. He hate when I tell this story, y'all. One night he was frying fish, and I was sober.
Why do I know this story?
I wasn't drunk or nothing. I was sober, and he was like, "Taste my fish." And I tasted a piece of fish, and it was so fucking good. So I grabbed him by the arm, and I said, "Come here." And he said, "What?" And I pulled him to me, and we went to the couch, and I whipped it out, and with I went to doing it.
Over a piece of fish.
Over a bite of a piece of damn fried fish. And his brain, he was so shocked. He was standing there, because he had one leg up on the couch. So he was like, what the fuck is going on? That tells you, like, we was fucking all the time. Who fucking did that piece of fish? Hey, oh, he hate that. No, he love that story, but sorry, babe, I had to. But that just gives you an example. We was always on go. Always on go. We was always on go. To the point where it was like, hey, we gotta tone it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'll be to the point where he used to wake up in the middle of the night to go pee. And then get back in the bed, and it's like 3, 4 in the morning. And then he did a little, y'all did the schooly thing.
Hey, it's time to get right.
Like, oh my gosh, what time is it? It's 3:42.
Hey, what
Nigga,
time
we gotta get up at 6:30.
What time it is? It's time to get right. That's what time it is. Time to get right.
You know, and it just happened. Especially when you have kids, it be hard. So whenever we can get it in, man, we got it in. But then after a while, it was like, okay, it ain't.
So you hit the slump after a while.
I hit the slump.
You was just getting too much.
I was getting too much.
Okay.
So for me, it was like, I was coming, and he was doing everything right. It had nothing to do with him. It was all me. I'm coming, but I'm not feeling satisfied. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll come, but right after I come, it's like,
whatever.
Yeah, like,
oh, that's what I be saying. But see, my problem.
But that was my problem.
I say this. My problem is
try to learn how to stop and just be like, look.
My problem is that I don't even come. And if I do come, then it's really like a supreme version of like it's so that I want to go again, and then I'll go again, and it's just like in the middle I'm like, I don't even want to do this no more. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm done. I don't even want to do it no more. I'm good. Don't matter what's going on, how the situation is going. The situation could be great. That bit could be waterfall. It could be ocean. I'm just like, I'm good. I don't want it no more. I'm good. I don't know what it is.
I ain't never been slushed. That's a slushy. But you slushed.
Dog, I don't know what.
Out of commission.
Hey, when it's that time, it's like, ain't nothing I could do, bro. It's a wrap.
Even if you take a break.
It's a wrap.
See, for me, and that's another thing, you gotta know your body. See, I take a break.
But no, I can take a break. What you mean, a break in the midst or overall break?
An overall break of sex.
Oh, see, that's tough.
But for me, I think the only time I got that slush was when it was in the beginning of our relationship. Well, not the beginning of our relationship, but when we first moved in together. Mm-hmm. So it was new. So we was fucking like rabbits. Mm-hmm. But then as time moved on and I finally had my second child and, you know, parenting and bills and, man, it was just like, when we could fuck, we could fuck. And when we couldn't, hey, it was what it was.
See, you know what? That scares me. You know why? Hear me out. I ain't never really lived with a girl.
True.
I don't know what that's. Imagine me going through a slump right now without living with a girl. Imagine me really having, like, of course I have access to it every day now.
Right.
But imagine me, like, when you live with a girl, I feel like you have unlimited access. Imagine me having unlimited access. Like, I don't know, like, that scares me.
Literally.
That scares me.
Because you could be playing 2K and then she'll walk by you and then you all of a sudden you should be like,
man, come bounce. Yeah, come bounce that thing on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you get a mic. Hey y'all, hold on about 5 minutes.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So like,
hold on about 5 minutes, y'all. I'll come back.
I haven't been through that, so it's like, damn, like, I don't know. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? What if I get my girl, she really living with me for real? Like, what do I even do when that happens? Like, let's say I'm in the sexual slump with my girl and we live together. What do you even do after that? Like, what do you do? Because
that's a good question.
I'm not going to lie. My suggestion, nobody's going to like. And you know what my suggestion is. Nobody's going to like my suggestion. You know what my suggestion is.
Money, what is it?
You know what it is. I ain't even got to say it.
No, what is it? Because if it's what I think it is.
It's what you think it is.
Are you sure it's what I think it is? What you was going to say?
Is what you think. Just tell the people what it is. Because you know what it is.
I think I do.
Tell them.
You got to find another one? That's sad that I know that, y'all.
It don't mean I gotta get rid of the one I have.
Right. You just gotta get another one. Wow, that's the first thing came in my head. I was like, man, if this one ain't working, maybe let me try to fuck the other bitches. Maybe it's something to do with that.
Listen,
maybe it's something to do with her.
Listen, it might be my mind. I might be corrupted a little bit.
Y'all,
but
that's
it's just,
sad.
It's just
Cause that's exactly what I was thinking about. Like, cause Mike said, oh, you know, and I'm thinking like, that nigga finna find another one. He can be in a committed relationship for 4.5 years. Now, slump here, y'all better watch out, cause money gonna find another one. I got 1,000 back. And then the girl, she gonna be like, damn, babe, for the past 2 weeks it ain't been. Then all of a sudden, after the 2 weeks, week 6, you back to pumping. She like, oh shit, what happened? I had to get right.
But no, say hold on. She painting a bad rep. Cause she making it seem like I just sneaked off. I ain't never did it. Look, I've never cheated on no girl.
So do you feel like
I've never cheated on a girl.
So what if you like switched it up a bit? So does it have to deal with boredom?
I don't know.
Or the repetitiveness of the same thing over and over and over and over?
To be honest with you, I feel like it's a mix of both. But I can't put my finger on exactly what it is because I feel like it's probably because I never like really like lived with a girl before, so I can't really put my finger on exactly what it is.
Because for me, that's what it was. Because it was like the same positions over and over and over. It sounds so bad. I'm not trying to make it sound, but it's because we had children, so we couldn't do exotic extra shit. Mm-hmm. You know, when it's time to fuck, we ain't making love. We fucking for the next 10-15 minutes. We trying to get that nut in and then we out. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you do, but then you don't. Like for me,
I'll say it's crazy. I'll say this. It's crazy to me because like, yeah, like I feel like when you have sex, like of course we all know about the book, The Kama Sutra, right? Mm-hmm. That bitch got a lot of sexual positions in it, right? Mm-hmm. But on a regular, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like as a regular person having sex out here,
how many is basic positions.
You're doing 3-4 positions.
Period. 3. I was about to say 3 positions.
3.
Which is what?
Missionary, doggy, and she gonna ride.
Period.
That's it. And then after that, I feel like
That's the main 3.
after that, I feel like you just cycling through, like, you know what I'm saying? So
You're doing the same thing, but you're twisting it up.
Yeah,
So you might be hitting from the back, but then you deep dive.
Yeah,
You gotta switch it up.
It's the
You
same-
still doing the same thing.
you get the same view with it, the same view.
She might be rhymed. She cowgirl. She backwards, but she's still doing the same.
Same shit.
No,
like,
that
it's
makes
not-
sense.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I always think about myself. Like I'm very like kind of complex in a sense. Like that shit is gonna bore me after a while. Like okay, we doing the same shit every time.
That makes sense.
I might think you are the baddest girl in the world, but damn, bro, every time we do it, I'm gonna hit you like this, then I'm gonna put you like this, then I'm gonna put you like that, and then bam. The next time we have sex, I'm gonna hit you like this, I'm gonna hit you like that, and I'm gonna hit you like that, then bam. Like, bro, like, I need something else because this is not doing it.
I feel like after a while, it does get boring because it's like, okay, like you want to hit me from the side again at 4 in the morning.
And don't get me wrong, the shit, it can feel great.
It can feel good.
It can feel great.
But in your head, it's like, I think that's where it kind of spices up because for me, I don't want to keep doing something exotic and different every single time. Like, for me, I want to do the basic shit because like I said, I got 2 girls, 2 kids. So we don't got time to do all that shit. But so when we don't got time to do all that, we are doing that regular degular. But when we got time and they gone, oh, we bringing out everything. We bringing out all the tricks.
See, I guess,
all the tricks.
I don't have a family.
Right. No, for real though.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's when I bring out all the different tricks.
Single money. Being,
And I'm a clap for that. A lot of y'all not gonna like it, I'm a clap for that because at least he's admitting that and being honest about it. Because there's a lot of niggas that be thinking that shit in their head and still going into a relationship knowing goddamn well as soon as he get bored, he finna find somebody else ass cheeks to clap. And don't openly say that to that girl.
Yeah.
I feel like you just gotta find like a wild girl. Oh, I want to say wild. I just felt an open girl. That's more of the proper term. You didn't find a girl that's open-minded to things because since you like extra things, she got to be open-minded because you're already like poly relationships and shit. So she got to be open-minded to a lot of different stuff.
I will say, ironically enough, the girls that I like usually,
Open to it.
I'm just saying, ironically enough, but I feel like, there got to be a situation. It's not something that I'm forcing for sure. I'm not forcing it, If she like, no, I ain't with that shit, then I can feel it, you know what I'm saying? I could assess it to whatever is going on in our situation, but, if she is, I feel like that's way better. I feel like that would help me out. At least my mindset currently at my state right now, I feel like it definitely is gonna help me out because right now, like,
I feel like that's probably why you in the slush. That could be a reason why, because it ain't got boring.
oh yeah, sex overall to me is boring. Like I crave it, I want to have it, but sex overall is boring as hell.
You didn't fuck too much.
Like when I do it, I'm just like, whatever. I want to do it. I have the desire to do it, but like
you need to have sperm retention.
In the midst of doing it, I'm like, this shit ain't it right now. And it could be fire. I'm like, what? Like, damn, this shit fire.
It sounds like money's in a midlife crisis, y'all.
Bro, you know what was crazy? I be feeling like that sometimes. I'm like, damn, what's a midlife crisis?
Y'all know money been fucking since a long time ago. And now it's catching up to him. The shit ain't banging how it was banging back in the day. Now it's like, before when he used to fuck, he used to.
You know what it is?
And now when he fucking, he like.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things where you just like, damn, like everything is new. But then it's just like, everything is the same. Now it's not changing up anymore. It's just like
it's like it's new pussy, but the same thing.
Shit. You getting
so it's like you got a different breed of a. Oh, I don't want to compare a woman to a dog. That's what I'm not doing. But what I'm saying is, it's like having a different breed of a dog, but they're doing the same tricks.
Yeah, it's getting real repetitive, and it just
yeah, it's like.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, you're doing 3 positions. More than likely, so it's just tough, man. It's just tough. I don't know, me personally.
I feel like if you're in a relationship, well, I wouldn't even say relationship, like you said, if you have a family and stuff, it's harder to do it, you know? So I would accept 3 or 4 positions. But when you single and y'all got all the time in the world.
Yeah, you know me, I'm going all day. Like, I got all day.
Bring out the tricks, girl.
I'm going all day, and I can still.
If you deserve it.
I can only still hit like 3, 4. And we going for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm still only hitting like 3, 4, like, bro.
So let me ask you a question. When you feel like you're in a slush, are you being the aggressor fucking, or is she leading the way?
It could be either or.
So she could be leading the way and you still get in the slush.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? Like, I'm thinking that I'm not completely, like, and this gonna sound weird, I don't think I'm fully turned on.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
I feel like I'm on, but it's not that last switch. Like, yeah, I want to do it, but I'm not all the way there. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's another level that I can tap into, and I'm just never tapping into it. And I'm just in this other level, and I'm just always there.
For me, it sounds like for you, it's like that sensational type of deep connection to where it's like, I fuck with you and I really like you and I think you fine.
Dang, that's
but
crazy.
when you have sex with some people, you can just be fucking just to fuck.
You know
but when it's
so
like
crazy?
a deeper connection, it's way more
you know what's so
feelings
crazy?
and stuff involved. It's different.
I literally had that conversation earlier today when I was saying, like, I'm one of those people where I feel like I gotta have a connection.
Yes, it's a different experience. And you can do them same 4 positions, but the positions hit different. Because it's like a deeper connection.
Damn, dog.
Look at
That's
me.
it. That's what it is, bro.
Call me Dr. T. But no, for real, when you have like a deeper connection with that person,
I think that could be
it's mental, physical, emotional.
Damn.
When you're emotionally and physical and mentally deeply connected with that person, the sex is completely different than you just being physically attracted to somebody.
That's so fucking crazy, bro.
No, for real.
And you know what? This whole time I've been.
That's probably why my 3, 4 position. I'm like, shit, I like it. It's fine with me because I'm deeply connected with my man. And then when we do it, it's like
it's different.
It's different.
God
yeah,
damn it, man. See,
it's like we do the same shit, but it feels like it's different every time because
this is why money needs a girl. Man.
No, for real, because we doing the same shit. Because
I ain't gonna lie,
like it's different every time.
You just hit some shit, and I was literally just saying that I'm that type of person earlier. I literally was just saying that, and it just didn't click in my head until now. Like, damn, that's probably why. Like, yeah, like, although I'm having a great time with whoever, is not building. It's not to that deeper.
It's not that vibe, that zing.
And I'm really yearning for that. So it's just like I'm never getting that.
Because you be yearning for the cat, but to yearn for just her as who she is, just her. Not yearning for her pussy because you thinking that pussy fire, but just like her as a person, like her soul and everything. And then when you really do it, she don't even gotta do much.
God damn.
She don't even gotta do much. All she gotta do is bend over and keep turning around looking at you. But in your head, you like, oh my gosh. And then when the pussy fire, that just takes it off even more because it's like, woo! That's what I think it is. It got to be deeply rooted because
Cash in the ticket.
a lot of niggas can't just fuck and not, you know, a lot of niggas just fuck. That's why I feel like niggas can just fuck and don't catch no feelings and all of that. But when women do it, they're more likely to get emotionally and all that.
Tamara.
Deeply involved with somebody.
Tamara. Cash in the ticket.
Cash in the ticket, y'all.
Cash in the ticket.
What the ticket mean, money, for the people that don't know? That means it's time for me to get my motherfucking prize, man. I'm trying to get that Pound Town. I'm trying to get the ticket to the Pound Town ride. Hey, I'm just saying. But I solved the problem, y'all. That's what it is, y'all. Stop thinking about the physical and be emotionally energy. The energy, when the energy be right, it's gonna hit different.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's different. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we ended this one on a good note.
You can contact me at.
We ended this one on a great note, man. Hey, man. You already know what it is, man. Like I said, this is the latest podcast in the world. If you don't know, man, look, bro. We sit here, we drinking with y'all, we talking shit with y'all, man. So, at least you can hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below. Let us know you fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? You might even want to submit some questions yourself, or just tell us, you know, however you
Tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend.
Alright. Hey, man.
Tell a friend, Miss Excuse. Bitch, we're good.
Listen, man. I'm telling you, when I mean we the latest podcast in the world, man, we about to ramp this shit back up. We about to turn back up with y'all.
Yes, y'all.
And we got a whole bunch of shit coming. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, if you got that subscribe button hit, you know we gonna drop some videos and you gonna be entertained.
Period.
So you gonna for sure be entertained.
And if there's some topics that y'all would like for us to discuss, y'all go ahead and follow our Instagram page. I can't make this up with 2 P's. Once you follow that, go ahead and DM us. Once you click on our page, go ahead and DM us y'all topics and anything that y'all would like for us to discuss. It could be about anything. We are very open-minded.
It don't matter, man. We gonna talk about some shit. We chilling,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we a family, bro. We sit here and talk about shit that y'all want to talk about, shit that we want to talk about. We just want to talk about shit because that's what we do.
Period. We just talk shit.
Hey, man. We trying to come back stronger, better than ever. We took some time off, but hey, we about to come back with this shit for sure.
So, like I say at the end of every video, y'all, stay hydrated, stay blessed, and stay fresh. Bye, y'all. It's been a minute since I said that. Bye, y'all.